You're road tripping with Todd Sawatzky Appraisals. Welcome to part 2 of an in-depth look into the Hockey Hall of Fame's Resource Centre. In part 1, we got to meet a few members of the staff that make the Resource Centre run. We also got to see how items were brought into and cataloged to preserve for future generations to come. In part 2, we are going to be exploring over 100 years of history related to hockey sticks.
Okay, I think things are starting to get real. They've handed out the white gloves. Probably many people have heard Phil Pritchard as one of his nicknames, Mr. White Gloves. It's because you always see his hands in white gloves holding the trophies, especially handing out the Stanley Cup. So we get to partake in this. So I guess we're going to get to the good stuff now. Not to say that everything we haven't said is already fantastic. Seen already is fantastic. So let's get her going. Okay, so now we're heading into the actual archives themselves. So we just saw where the stuff comes in and sorted, archived, and now we're going to go to the actual storage facility. So let's take a look. All right, see, this is what we're talking about. This is why this area is just so crazy, for all the right reasons. Wow. That's just a few sticks. Just a few sticks. If you could harbor a guess, roughly how many sticks are in here?
We get asked this all the time. Honestly, I'm not even sure. I would guess we are probably over 1,000 in our entire collection. Obviously, not all of them are here. Some are on display downtown. Mm-hmm. Some are outside on loan to other museums or arenas and teams. But this is yeah, most of them are wood. Most of them are wood, although composite sticks are catching up as we get more of them.
I can see that.
It's starting to transition over. So everything here, though, is organized by league. So all the first half is NHL.
Okay.
Alphabetically by team.
Wow.
Alphabetically by player within the team.
Oh, okay. I can even see the...
Yeah, and there's labels down the poles there. In the middle section are all Wayne Gretzky sticks. So that would be from here down to about here are all Wayne Gretzky milestone sticks.
Those are all Wayne Gretzky milestone sticks.
Wayne Gretzky milestone sticks.
Wow. And I even see some silver and gold sticks.
So you see it would start with the Titans.
Yeah.
And then Edmonton here. And then it transitions into the Eastons.
Yeah.
Down this way.
Because he even had the Louisville, I think, at one point as well.
I don't know if we have one here. Because not every.
It could be at the hall itself.
This bag and that bundle of sticks up there in the garbage bag are all his milestone sticks as well. So that has been that. The Oiler trainer at the time would bundle those up, tape them in the garbage bags like that, and ship them Air Canada back to his dad during the 80s.
Wow.
Bundle at a time. So that's been wrapped up since the 80s. Which kind of tells the story.
Can we take one out and take a look around, or
what do you want to see? What should we look for here?
Maybe see an example of maybe both the an Easton as well as a Titan, just to see the differences.
This is his 1,050th assist to pass Gordie Howe as the all-time assist leader.
Wow! So this was the stick that he broke the assist record with.
And as a comparison, here's his 900. 900.
Okay, so that would have been 900 professional goal because of between WHA and NHL then.
Good question.
Because he had 857, if I recall correctly.
Must be. 900 professional goal. There you go. 94.
So the stick heights have definitely stayed the same, but you can actually see the tape has even changed a little bit. They actually got grippers on here as opposed to regular hockey tape.
Here is a Sherwood that he used when he was with the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds.
Wow.
Junior.
So this is a junior hockey stick. Just getting the opportunity to hold history, it's pretty wild. Would you like to take a hold of that one there, Dan? Or are you... This is really interesting.
It's incredible, isn't it?
And I can see how you even protect how you archive them with all the information and the history.
Right.
So that's really fascinating as well, just to see how the Hall stores and catalogs, so they can go back and find out what it was used for. Well, apparently this one was from Winnipeg.
No, it was the Highland. Sorry, I think it says on the tag down here. I think it might be Hartford. It doesn't say.
900th NHL goal.
It doesn't say. So it could be Oakland there versus Hartford.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
These also serve the purpose of making sure we know who donated it all the time, so it's always accessible and on there, making sure we got all the information with it at all times.
Cool. All right. Well, we can put...
1920.
Okay, so what's this?
These are some of our older pieces. This is a Winnipeg Victoria's 1899 Stanley Cup stick. So this would have been used
125 years of history right there.
In the Stanley Cup final, and then the team or player would burn the information from the season, the Stanley Cup final, interesting things that happened, player names.
That is wild.
Based on the age, what it was from, the fact it's a Stanley Cup final, it's one of our more unique pieces, and we actually have two of them.
That's incredible.
It's even more incredible.
So so it was the different players that did this, or did they get donated by different players?
As best we know, it would have been done by the players. I think it's been lost to time how we received these into the collection.
Well, certainly not disappointed anyway.
No, I mean, it's just for what it is. It's absolutely incredible. One of my favorite pieces, personally.
Oh, I agree.
For sure. For holy sake,
okay.
This might be Ed Belfour.
Yeah, I see that on the tag.
From his time with the Leafs.
Toronto Maple Leafs, Ed Belfour, game used stick. Oh. This was used for his 60th career NHL shutout, which is no small feat. Sorry.
For comparison, here is a Turk Rota stick from the 1940s.
So now you can see how the sticks look like. This is in the 1940s. You could even see how the wood, well, actually this is kind of cool. You even see signatures from probably the team on there too. But you can see how the wood is actually done to make the paddle. It's actually in different sections that are glued together compared to a single piece. This isn't even composite. This is still wood, but with a fiberglass. So yeah, that's incredible. And the fact that even the tape and everything is still isn't intact as it is.
We do have issues from time to time with tape starting to come off just as it dries out. Part of what we do in our archive is it's all climate and humidity controlled to consistent temperature and climate, so that hopefully we avoid that for the most part. Consistency is the biggest, most important factor to make sure that things don't get damaged. But still, from time to time, and with them moving, they go downtown to the museum, go on the road, things will happen, but we try our best to make sure.
Oh, that's fantastic. Another question is just seeing, of course, the sheer volumes here. Is there one particular team or maybe even a player that has tended to maybe donate a fair amount, especially in maybe comparison to some of the others?
Everyone's pretty good. Most of the teams are really good with us. They help us as best they can. Some have arrangements with certain companies to sell certain things. Some players individually have arrangements to sell things.
Yeah, that's more of a modern take, of course, compared to the way it used to be.
Quite honestly, though, the best person we have for donating and under who he is Wayne Gretzky.
That's amazing.
Is the largest from him. He loves the Hall. He appreciates the Hall. There's stories everywhere about how he went as a kid. He's come when he's older with his grandkids or with his kids. And the fact of who he is and what we have from him in our collection, it's incredible.
Awesome. Okay, we see a stick that's really sticking out far there. Which one is this?
So this is a Zdeno Chara stick, which catches everyone's eye when they come through, being that it's significantly taller than anyone else's.
Okay, in comparison, I'm about 6 feet tall. The stick is taller than me. Chara, of course, is 6'9". So, like, even if I'm on my tippies, this is incredible. Holy crap! I can see why it stuck out so far. It's actually signed by him as well, too.
Now that was a lot of fun. Who knew there was so much history tied up into just hockey sticks? In part 3 of this multi-episode series, I'm going to be touching base on goalie masks, so stay tuned for that. If you have any comments, please add them below. Feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any suggestions for any future road tripping videos, or any of my other series like Treasures from the Vault, Hobby Heroes, or Appraisal Definitions, I would love to hear from you. If you would like to get an appraisal done for yourself, please email me or contact me via any of my social media links. Until next time.